Hello Tubesters, it's me Gav and welcome to another video. This one is just a short one to show you Hagrid and Fang that I've painted. They're figures from the Harry Potter miniature adventure game. They're resin and they are made by Night Models. Right, these I've painted actually not for myself. This is a gift for a friend's daughter who's starting her Harry Potter collection off. So I thought, well, this will actually kickstart her collection off anyway. So I'll put some photographs, hopefully, if I remember, at the end of the video. There was a bit of cleanup involved. You've obviously got some of the undercuts, as Night Models seem to do. When I say undercut, they're like little supporting pieces of resin. They're easy enough to pare away with. I would say to you, don't go and try and take them out in one go. Just pare them away with a sharp scalpel or modelling knife, whatever takes your fancy. The colours I've taken mainly from some film stills that show him in Diagon Alley. The jacket was probably the most hardest to actually do. I wanted to have like a scuffed effect like the one in the film stills. What I did was put a very dark, darkish brown colour as a base, knowing that the lighter colours I was going to be putting on the darker brown would be bleeding through. In hindsight, probably, although it looks nice now on here, it was a lot of work trying to just get that, because I didn't, obviously he hasn't got a dark brown jacket on. It's quite a light colour, but with like very dark brown and black and obviously the folds and the creases. What I've tried to do is replicate that, as I say, by putting lighter colours on, and it gives you that scuffed look, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And I thought that was the best way of approaching that. If I did this figure again, I would have probably lightened the brown slightly, because it was a lot of hard work. I ended up a lot of the times with more of a dark brown than I wanted, so it's taken a while to glaze over that dark brown in places. But the rest of it was fairly simple. Obviously you've got the trousers are really one, they're like a dark purpley brown, which was actually great because I used, what did you use, Gav? One of the scale 75s. I'm desperately looking for it now. I think I used red leather and one of the purpley type skin tones on it. The waistcoat again was fairly simple to do, as was the shirt itself. They are painted in a mixture of Vallejo and scale 75. It's one of these I should have actually put the road to paint recipe down, because I hit this jacket particularly with so many different colours. I couldn't honestly tell you all the colours I used, because it just got a bit out of hand, and I almost went that way on purpose, because I thought, no, let's just see sometimes it's nice just to see where the colours will take you. It's yes, I wanted that scuffed look, but I was quite happy to try different paints and in different areas, different high points, low points, just to see how they'd look. Grade up his hair slightly. In some of the films, obviously he's getting older, but in some of the films there's hardly any grey on it at all, and others, there is. So the flesh was, I believe, Vallejo. See, I can't even remember what flesh I put on. I believe it was Vallejo. I've done a bit of glazing in some reds in some of the shadow areas, like a bit of purples, where his hair is starting to overgrow his face, but in general I've kept it mainly to the Vallejo flesh colours, because he's got quite a, obviously being outside I suppose as the gamekeeper, he's got quite a darkish complexion anyway. So yep, that's Hagrid. Tufts are just my own tufts, obviously a couple of bits of cork rock just to show he's outside, obviously. Usual bit of flowers in there as well, just to put a bit of colour in there. So that's Hagrid. Just bring to one side so the camera doesn't keep going onto him. And this is Fang. Fang was a fairly simple colours to use again. Started off, I believe, with the black grey, but you know, obviously you can use that German tank grey, anything you like on that type of thing. I didn't go straight for a black base coat because there wasn't such deep creases in him that I thought it needed. And when you see him, he's got quite some I suppose it's just a fur, or maybe even maybe they use different dogs, but it was almost like a purpley effect, if that makes any sense. So yeah, he's come up not too bad. It wasn't say there wasn't a lot to him. I put some glazes over I put some lighter greys in, and some French like uniform blue grey, and then put some purple over as glazes just to soften it up slightly. And I put some Vallejo sunset, like a sunset red, I think it is. It's like a pink colour in the eyes. You can't really see them because obviously got this type of dog's got such dark ridges and whatever around the eyes, and then just under the mouth there. So again, my own tufts of makeup and a bit of cork rock, just to obviously do the same as Hagrid. So guys, thank you very much for taking a look. The next two, I've only got two actual figures left in the pile. They're primed. I'm just trying to work out how to do them, which is two Death Eaters on brooms. They're not going to be as spectacular as they're black really. There's not a lot to them. But I'm trying to work out some basing ideas with them, so they'll be coming along at some stage. But as I say, I just did these as for a gift for a friend's daughter, so I wanted them done. So guys, thank you very much for stopping by and taking a look. I hope everything's going well with you, and we will see each other very soon on another video. Cheers.